see the Kenyan embassy in Netherlands, how, because I have like 2-3 people, we have gone out. I'm checking it now. I'm checking one guy, but this, look at this. I think here is so controlled. I don't know, but I don't think here the embassy, I'm talking about the embassy. The Kenyan embassy.
Kenyan embassies in America don't work. Those people don't even answer phones. You can't even get a phone call. Okay, you try call the Kenyan embassy and see if someone will answer your phone call. Those people don't answer phone calls.
That's very true.
But it's very different from the people who are in Netherlands.
Very true. Even at upper London, it doesn't work.
They don't work.
Seriously?
No.
It's true.
Mine works. Mine embassy in Kenya, it works. These guys are good, man. Even I have their personal numbers. They're good guys, man. In Netherlands, Kenyan embassy, hapa Netherlands, maybe wamebadilisha. I was with them like 5 years ago, but these guys are good, you know. They were good. They helped me, everything. You know, I was with them from 2010 till 2015 to 2016. I know these guys. I'd never seen them swap those cards. Their salaries are normal salaries, are normal working people salaries, you know. Seriously.
They don't.
So I have not seen that. But let me tell you.
So when they came,
umefanya nianze kufikiria vingine sasa girl. Watu wa embassy, come on.
Walikuja hapa in Dallas to do our IDs and passports because we were forced to change, of course, our passports and get our new things. Most of us had to call off work. Tulisimama kwa hiyo line for 3 days. And I am not joking. Ask anybody. 3 full days. You imagine Maju who may call off work 3 full days. You can't even call off work, let alone 1 day. We stood in that line 3 days. Mtu wa embassy alituambia, by the way, we are doing you guys a favor. We stood there for 3 days, night and day.
No.
Tukitafuta hizo ID, tukitafuta hizo passport. Wacha ID yangu ilikuja hapa, the date of birth is wrong. I was so excited to get my ID.
Shit.
I was so excited to get my ID, so I didn't look at it. But when this Mandamano thing was going on, my dad told me, check your ID and make sure all your particulars are right. And you take a holiday and come and vote when it's time to vote. Nikiangalia, my date of birth is totally wrong. Then they're saying a date of everything is just wrong on the ID, except of course my name. So I don't know how many people the things are wrong. Then I asked my dad, will this affect if I go to vote? He said possibly it can, because that's not your date of birth, and your birth certificate doesn't show that that's your date. So I don't know how many people wamefanyia hivyo. I don't know.
Girl, I'm getting on fire. I'm very stupid right now. Can I ask you? Do we have only one embassy in America?
We have LA and Washington. LA, Los Angeles does it faster than Washington. Washington is the most useless.
So we have 2, only 2.
Yeah, 2. The LA, because now we had to do the LA. So now imagine Mimi Sasa, because my birth date is wrong, I have to send my ID with $50. That's about 5,000 Kenya shillings. Nitume back to embassy wanifixie ID because they got my birth date wrong. Now before, unajua tulilipa, when they came here, we paid $150 to make our passports. That's how much. Do whatever math you want to do. Then we had to
What? No. America is a scam. Okay, endelea.
We were paying for the services because the consulate walikuja hapa. Man, they made a lot of money. And then ukifika huko unaambiwa your documents are not right, so you find someone there mwenye anakuprintia picha vizuri, you pay again. You pay another thing for the postage. We were made to even pay ile envelope your return ticket. You know, us guys, we pay that envelope and it's $14. $14 is 1,400 shillings. For them to mail back your passport, lazima uende na envelope yenye umeshalipia. So you understand?
God, I'm laughing. These fuck.
So I am a very annoyed Kenyan citizen.
Yani, hey girl, I'm sorry. But it's bullshit, you know. Fuck.
It's the reality.
No.
It's the reality. So that's why I'm saying. And then I also, because I'm in social media, I just get irritated that the government has to tax these all these content creators and stuff who are so brilliant and they're so good, why are you taxing them again? America always removes taxes when they pay you. So these people have already been taxed. Stop taxing them again. Any government or any entity in America that pays you money has already taxed you. So Ruto is double taxing you guys for no reason at all. He should not. YouTube already takes their taxes out before they cut your check. TikTok does the same. Any company in America does things properly. Let me drop down and I'll come back and rant later.
No, don't drop down. God, I'm thinking, nafikiria vitu mingi sana. I'm thinking a lot, right now. Hizo vitu za passport in America, let's say, you cannot these guys cannot get it even right. They cannot get it right because they still carry their corruption even overseas. That's what I'm seeing, okay? Yeah. Very concerning. Saiko Niaje, are you guys there? Come on, man. Comment something.
No, I just wanted to sort of add on to what the previous speaker was saying. That was also my experience. We had to fly to DC because originally, but years ago, I would say it was probably about 10 years ago, we could renew our Kenyan passports online. You just went online, you do the application, and then you send your Kenyan passport to the embassy. The embassy in DC. And then you wait, and in a couple of months, they send you the old passport and the new one. But this time around, because they wanted to fingerprint us, everybody has to go to DC. And that's what I was saying. The passport took a whole year to get to me. And of course, like she said, you had to do all this. Anyway, aside from that,
a whole year is a lot of time, and you want to do your shit.
That means you can't travel to Kenya.
So
no.
Good thing I had the American passport, so I had to go to the same embassy and apply for a visa to go to Kenya. So they gave me a 3 months visa, and I believe I paid almost $200 and something for a 3 months visa to Kenya.
What the no, that's fucked up.
And when I got to Kenya,
I'm sorry, I'm laughing, but it's fucked up.
I kept emailing them and following up with them. Obviously you don't get a response. So when I went to Kenya, I had my cousin. We go to the building where we send the passports, because obviously they claim that if you apply from the US, but it's processed and produced in Kenya. So we went to where we went to the building where they say they produce the passport. I was very angry. So I went there to harass them because I was almost about to demand for a refund for my visa fee. And they told us that that's where the passports were being held. And if I wanted my passport, I should bribe them. So I told them to fuck off and shove it up their asses, and I left. So I guess maybe that contributed to me getting my passport almost a whole year and a half later. But that's exactly...
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. Anyway, so I wanted to sort of, I was listening today and a lot of great points were made that I really wanted to add on to. And last week I said, I feel like honestly, let's just say America is about to annex Kenya, because all these new things they're trying to introduce in Kenya are things that they do here in the US. Tolls, we only pay for tolls because, of course, we have winter in most states. They have to maintain the roads all year round. It makes sense here why we pay tolls. But introducing tolls in Kenya is bullshit. You cannot start introducing tolls and charging Kenyans to use roads just because they're functioning the way they're supposed to function. It doesn't make any sense to me.
No, it doesn't make sense because look at this. The weather in Netherlands, here where I live, let's say we have summertime, it's like 4 months. Let's say 4 months, maximum 4 months. The rest of the month, let's say from November till February and March, we have snow. We don't pay no shit.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised.
We don't pay no shit,
Toll in Kenya. The roads are supposed to be incredible. The weather is great. The soil is great. I don't understand.
Sasa hebu niambie, do I want to live old in Kenya or in Netherlands?
I feel like honestly, it's great that the diaspora now we have a way of communicating directly with our fellow Kenyans in Kenya, so that we can also sort of we compare systems, how other systems are working, and how it honestly is supposed to work in Kenya. This whole affordable housing, he's trying to build ghettos. This is ghettos he's trying to build in Kenya. And Kenya does not need ghettos.
God, I heard that his wife, the lesbian girl, his wife, no, huyo bibi yake anaitangwa nani huyo? Mama Recho huyo, fuck. So unakuta yeye ndio akona hizo burungo ni zake, hizo housing ni zake. There is a statement I got yesterday or the day before yesterday. Anybody?
Yeye
ndio contractor, akona shughuli hapo. Yeah, hiyo iko. Hiyo alibango. Hiyo iko. I knew that one. Aoko alitoa leo nilikuwa nacheka. What the fuck? Bro, it happened. These things, they happened. Aoko is crazy. Aoko is not a crazy woman.
I know. Aoko alikuwa anasema vile alimangwa na badi kwa choza parliament.
Yeah, hadanganya. Anasema ukweli kwani kumango ndio anasema vile iko. Hello. Anatuambia mtoto wa Ruto busy mjui huyu jamaa huyu sana wa Ruto ni gay. Hey. So nikacheki the gay guy he was talking about, Eric. Yekuta huyu jamaa this gay guy. So nika connect na ule jamaa wa DCI, that guy who was saying I wish I know where who take who was abducting. This guy is gay. Neko do kile.
Neko who?
All right, may I continue? So the other thing about, there's a guy that mentioned how, of course, you have the 47 governors and 47 senators and 47 women reps, which to me is complete bullshit. I mean, we should not even have a governor in Kenya, a single governor.
No, tell me, why is it bullshit?
It's
Give
bullshit.
me a reason.
I mean, this is, I mean, let me mention something I mentioned yesterday. We have 1 million people working for the government, and 50% of the Kenyan revenue, if this is accurate, goes to paying these people. So we need to downsize. I don't understand why this was okayed, creating more positions for people to be in office. This is ridiculous. We don't need this much governance in Kenya.
No, it came with Pentagon.
Yeah, we don't.
Come on, guys.
We don't need this much. We only need, I guess, 47 senators, which they can even reduce these counties. And then we don't even need a governor. I mean, Texas needs a governor because it's a state. And then then you have the U.S., which has a president. We already have a president in Kenya. Why do we need governors? I don't understand. This is all money being wasted. We can downsize this shit and save money. So they would rather increase taxes to pay for these people who hold meaningless positions.
Which salaries are so high.
We can't afford this.
I tell you another seat that is useless. You see women rep. What is it? What does she
We
do?
don't need women reps. If women in their own specific counties want women representing them, you get off your asses and vote for a woman.
They say it's because of two-third gender rule. Two-third gender rule fucking shit.
All that shit needs to go. And it needs to go.
MPs. There's women MPs.
Just because somebody is a woman does not make you competent or credible enough to be a leader. It doesn't mean, and that's why we need to remove this shit of sexism. It does not matter what gender you are.
Even these MCAs, we don't need them. An MP is enough.
Why do we even have it?
Wait a minute, bro. You guys, wait a minute. I had not seen it like that.
Why do we have MPs and
women
senators?
Reps become a kuleta sexism in Kenya.
Exactly. Yet, constitution, wanasema ati ni two-thirds gender rule. So two-thirds gender, you can stand for an MP, uchaguliwa kama MP. Why do you have to have a women rep? It's rubbish.
Exactly. If people in one county vote for somebody or whatever, and they vote for a person, and it happens to be a man that they vote for, that is who should represent them. I don't need to add a woman.
Exactly. It doesn't mean because you are a woman, you are better than or you. It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense. So we need to remove all those ideologies. If the issue is money here, we are going to downsize. We don't see your relevance. So
exactly. In fact, you see on this count, we should go back to Moi administration.
Exactly. I was talking about provinces. Simple.
8 provinces.
Honestly.
That was saving Kenya a lot
Yes.
of money. And you used to know, the PC for Nairobi,
The DC for your district.
for Nyanza.
Yes.
Yeah, and that was a perfect system. It was efficient and effective. And actually, we never even used to have all these situations about security because the PC is new. This is they used to report to the president.
Why does he need this many people to be a part of his government?
Exactly.
Then that means you're incapable of running a country.
It's all damn shit, man.
It's ridiculous. A company has a CEO, a CTO, and a CFO. That's how companies are run. The less the position and the less the roles, the more money you're saving a company. So why do we need to create all these positions? And then it increases the probability of holding this many people accountable is very low.
Have you seen the number of the motorcade of a governor?
I saw it. I experienced it. I experienced it. I experienced it in Nairobi.
Can you imagine all that waste of money?
I experienced it in Nairobi.
Imagine all that waste of money.
I thought there was somebody. I thought it was an emergency situation. There were sirens, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this?"
Telling you. Imagine.
This is all wastage.
It's like we've got, to be honest, we've got 48 presidents in Kenya. We've got 48 presidents.
It is ridiculous.
Well, that money, why can't
can somebody do the math?
All that money could be paying all those doctors and teachers that are
so JM,
let
somebody do the math. Somebody here mentioned how much a senator makes, how much a women's rep makes, and how much a governor makes. Somebody here needs to do that calculation, and we total that up, and you see how much money will be saved. And this is not even.
And yet,
bring it.
Somebody do the math. Do the math and give us a number because this is fucked
bring
up.
It. How much? How is the salary of the president 1.6?
Look at how our doctors are suffering without
because
salary.
all the money is going to pay these people, and now this is not even in addition to how much they're stealing. So you eliminate all these people.
Look at our children, newborn children. There's no vaccines in those stupid hospitals. There's no vaccines.
And you know what?
You know, that money could be going towards medicine and all those
Instead,
vaccines.
you need somebody sitting in parliament, smiling and arguing and wasting your money and wasting your time. So all this...
And then
if you guys are calling for a referendum...
when you're coming out of that parliament, you got like 10 chase cars. For what?
Exactly. All that is money. So all these numbers here, 47. So all these numbers here, 47 governors, 47 senators, 47 women represent money that is going to the drain because we don't need this much governance. This is ridiculous.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's bullshit. So I need somebody to give me the number.
How comes, as I said, how comes the system during my time of the 8 provinces with 8 PCs was working?
Because it was minimal. Less is more. Less is more.
It was minimal.
Less is more. Yeah. We had less people in positions, so less is more. And in this case, more is just, this is bullshit. I can't believe it.
They cannot turn around. And that they cannot turn around and say it's because it's a new constitution. No, you can amend that.
We need to amend that constitution. So these are the things that need to be, Gen Z needs to be getting more pissed off about this. So that when they call for referendum, we get rid of this fucking nonsense.
Don't copy America for the sake of copying America because they say America is a different country. Look at America. How many governors do they have? And it's a very big country, massive.
Yeah, and it's different states.
One state is like how many Kenyas? Just one state of America, and you've got only one governor. So all these 47 governors, it's a lot of shit.
But I can't even believe it. How do you have 47 governors? If I told this to an American, they'll pee on themselves because they won't believe this shit.
And actually, those governors in America, most people don't even know them because the system works.
And we vote them in, and we can impeach you. We don't play with you.
You know all the governors because they're like celebrities just eating people's money for nothing, you know?
Yeah. So anyway, can somebody focus on giving me the math? I need the number. I am a numbers person. I need to know how much money we're wasting with these people so we can actually get pissed
Even
off.
me, my calculator is on. I have a mega calculator. I bought a mega calculator.
How much does the government make in Kenya? And then how much does the senator? Let's do that.
I don't know.
Somebody give us a number.
Let's do the math. I don't know. I have the president for the president 1.6.
The president?
This is
ridiculous.
And you guys, let me tell you guys, where I live in Netherlands, we don't have things like governor and that shit. No. Only, let's say, like provincial commissioners, such things. And these guys are only for connecting the roads, and they talk on how they want to connect the community. Maybe the dikes, the roads, they want to change anything. They're the guys there who can sign for the contracts, you know. Joining, let's say, Kiambu and Moranga, for example, Kiambu and what, you know, okay, Central Province with Eastern Province, you know, they share that knowledge together. That's their work, and they make the best for the citizen. So all this shit we are having here,
you know, here in the UK, there's no, it's only an MP, and if you write to your MP, you can go to the office anytime. You can go to the office anytime, and if you've got a problem, you go. They intervene. They can even come and knock on your door. Yet Kenya, you cannot even see your MP. Just to see your MP is a big problem. Here, even an MP, it's not recognized. You'll just be.
Hebu tupatieni hesabu 1.6. Sorry. I'm being very arrogant, right? Mimi niko kwa hesabu, nataka kufanya hesabu.
Fanya.
How much does the governor make in Kenya? I need how much does the governor make, and a senator and a women's rep?
Okay, while we're doing...
And they still have MPs.
While we're doing...
Do they still have MPs?
Yeah, they do.
What the fuck? Why do you have MPs and senators?
So while we're collecting our calculators to do the calculations, I want to understand why we have all these people and we're not a 24-hour economy.
Exactly.
Why are all these people there?
Dude, don't even get me started.
Doing?
What the fuck?
Holy shit, we are not 24 hours economy. No, we are not.
So what are they doing? Like,
what the fuck?
Doing? It's my question, like, what are they doing? Like, and I refuse to vote
and
for
then
someone.
Guys, you won't like this. Do you know how much MPs get who don't live near the MPs? They get mileage 70. If you live beyond 70 kilometers from Nairobi, do you know every month they are paid 2 million?
Because they live far.
No,
I'm telling you, 2 million. And
no,
some of them. Yeah,
yes.
I had it from an MP saying on Daybreak in the morning on Citizen one day, and he said those MPs like in Turkana, wherever, Mombasa, Coast, Kilifi, those who live far, what they do, they have houses in Nairobi, so they don't go to their constituency. They'll be coordinating everything from Nairobi, so they will stay in Nairobi for like 6 months. That's 12 million, my bro.
Doing what in Nairobi? They can be in their constituency using Zoom.
They have 12 million in the pocket, and then they'll go after 6 months, do a harambe, and give out like 4 million. They are left with about 8 million. Can you imagine?
Can they use Zoom?
That kind of
we don't even need to pay for them to get cars or fly anywhere. You sit your ass in your constituency and do your job from there. That's ridiculous.
You see these committees, they go to see.
We'll provide Wi-Fi.
They go and get a sitting allowance. For what? You're getting a salary. Sitting allowance.
And this is what pains me. I'm so glad you brought this up.
I
am very pissed off.
Sitting allowance. A sitting allowance for a committee.
To do their job.
About 5,000 a day. For what?
So listen.
Yeah.
So this is the deal. I am very mad. No. One of my main trigger is, so they would rather increase ways to take money from people who are barely making any money. Introduce tolls to you. You have to start paying to grow beans. They would rather extort you like this so they can get all these privileges. So our money can be wasted in having...
No!
Jerry, that means
we need to say no to this.
That MP does not even touch their salary. They just use their mileage. If you are
that's why they're smiling on Instagram.
70 kilometers away from Nairobi, you start getting 2 million every month. It's ridiculous.
So essentially what we have here are socialites like Kim Kardashians, who we fly everywhere, who we cater for. I hear sometimes things they can do in Nairobi, they'd rather fly to Mombasa to go have a meeting that they can have over Zoom. We need to get rid of all these privileges they think they have. They are not entitled to anything.
Do you know there's one thing that they use in expressway where when you get to the new expressway, when you get to the barriers, it just opens. I think it's called an ETA. I actually have one in my car in Kenya. It just opens automatically. This MP for ODM, Sifuna, said disclosed in Parliament when he became the, I think he's got another position in Parliament there, and they gave him a government car. When he went to use the expressway, the thing had almost 400,000 on it. Can you imagine?
400,000 kilometers on it.
No, 400,000 shillings. He said if he went up and down.
It in Parliament. Go on YouTube and check Sifuna talking about the ETA thing in his car.
This is very upsetting.
It's on YouTube.
No, come on, man.
He's off about this.
This is the fellow senators. Well, I don't need all this in my ETA. It's a waste of government resources.
He said if he went up and down. He said if he went up and down that road daily for a year, he would not even use a quarter of that money.
Exactly.
If he went up and down the road.
Exactly.
Daily.
Yeah. How do you imagine?
The question is, when you pay the toll tags, because here, when we pay a toll tag, you pay it and you have the ability to use the expressway because then you can go faster. If there's traffic, you can avoid traffic. Is this the same scenario? I'm not in Kenya. Anyone who's used that toll tag, when you pay the toll fees, are they going to have it like that? Or you're just paying the toll fees and you still have to use the regular road? Because that's what toll tags are for. That's why we pay toll. To use
but Thika super highway is a normal road. It's just a highway.
So then the toll tag only comes here. We pay toll because there's an extra way where you can go faster. That's not the case. That's what the toll road is there for. It's a faster way to avoid traffic.
That's not the case in Kenya. That's not the case in Kenya. Like with the current expressway in Kenya, that's fine because it allows you to go faster instead of using the normal Mombasa Road route. Mm-hmm. But it's with the other roads that they are talking about. I don't know, Southern Bypass, Eastern Bypass. They're just normal roads.
So we've been going at it all wrong. We need to occupy these MPs' houses. That's where we need to be. We need to occupy their houses.
When did they do this? Seriously?
We need to occupy.
Fuck!
Okay, so I have an update here.
Am I a Kenyan? I think I'm not a Kenyan. Kenyan home, but
I have
what
an
the
update.
fuck?
Okay,
I have an update. So a governor in Kenya, I have an update. A governor in Kenya makes 957,000 Kenya shillings. A senator makes 710,000 Kenya shillings. A women rep 710,000 Kenya shillings. I'm looking for MP. We do the math. We see how these people, just on their basic salary only, are bankrupting us. This is ridiculous.
God, can we calculate this? Can we calculate this, all of it? Can we do this right now?
A governor gets 924,000 per month. Let's call it $1 million,
For
per month, just the basic salary.
For a member of parliament?
No, governor.
Okay, whoa. Tuko na wengi, kuna governor, kuna women rep, kuna MP. Hey!
MP.
No, man, no. Fuck that shit.
MP earns about 1.2. Zikitolewa tax inakuja kitu 700,000. Yeah. So if an MP is earning 1.2, that means a governor is earning maybe a bit more.
Hebu fanya hiyo hesabu.
I'm working on the math. I'm working on the math. So somebody else keep talking. I'll come up. I'll give you the total number right now.
Thank you. Hey, you guys. Hey, yeah. No.
On top of that, they get an inpatient cover of cash shillings 10 million, outpatient cover of cash shillings 300,000, maternity cover of 150,000, dental cover of 75,000, na optical cover of 75,000. So hiyo si mshahara. That's on top of that.
No, it doesn't work like that, man. Fuck. Apana, bro. Unafanya kichwa yangu. No, I'm not okay again. I'm not okay. Seriously, I'm not okay. Bro. No.
Na anapoa mpaka nini? Au poa loan ya kununua nyumba ama gari.
No, bro. Seriously, no, man.
Yeah, that's how it is.
No.
It is like that. Maka airtime. Our governor receives airtime worth 20K per month.
So we
What?
pay for their phones.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Mm.
Fanya hivi bro. Ebu nifanyie kitu moja juu unaelewa hii kitu Ebu nifanyie mshahara ya MP na zile vitu zote anapewa na gava.
So I have
Chukua photo, make a screenshot nitumie. Alafu ya senator. Alafu please, cause I'm getting confused. I'm not okay right now.
Okay, Rasta. So
I'm not okay, man.
I just did the math. Okay, Rasta, I just did the math. So basic salary, this is without all the incentives he's mentioning. Of all these poor people, we are spending 147 million on just their basic salary without all their incentives. So when we start adding the incentives, we're talking about almost 250 million Kenya shillings a month goes to these people to sustain them. Somebody who is making all this money cannot afford to pay for their own cell phone or transport in Kenya. This is fucking ridiculous. You're talking about wastage. Wastage, what do you mean? We need to eliminate all these positions. All these positions need to go. This is money we are losing. And these are the people who are responsible for stealing. They're all, to me, this represents a face who is a route or a way for more money to be stolen.
If you see, you know how much
this is just a route.
A senator earns 710,000. Yeah. Anasa hiyo anapata gari, 300cc commuter allowance, medical benefits, retirement benefit, group life insurance and group personal accident, airtime, 15K every month, senator. Annual leave allowance
per year.
Annual leave allowance, committee sitting allowance. I told you guys. Committee sitting allowance, 15K.
Go ahead and write all that down. Write it all down.
Mungu moja hebu tuandike. Hebu andika hii kitu. Ulitumia screenshot, send it to me, please.
We need to know the governors, senators.
No, bro, hapana bro, nitakosana na wewe basi na kwanza. No, mimi hapa nakosana na messenger. Mimi hapa nakosana na messenger, not the message.
Acha nikwambie. You're talking about civics education. This is the only education. These are the only numbers you need to present to the people in Kenya. It's ridiculous. What kind of pornography is this we're listening to?
Oh, bro, no. I don't want to talk about anything else. Lakini hapa nimekwama na niko na uchungu.
It's ridiculous.
What
the fuck? At airtime ya 15K.
15K senator per month.
What the fuck? Kwani hana nini? Kwani kwake hakuna wifi?
Nimekutumia hiyo link kwa DM.
Bana
Let's put it all together, dude. This is ridiculous. And then, so per year, just basic salary without incentives for getting the money they have stolen. Per year, their salaries all totaled is almost 1.8 trillion.
What?
What? Umeona hiyo link?
Can someone please make a poster of this breakdown?
Yeah.
Seriously, do it. Maybe I'm going crazy. I'm not thinking again. Brain yangu imeenda.
I'll send you that link, Ras.
With this kind of numbers, we should be sitting at home and tukule kwao.
Yeah, send it to me. I'm going to compile everything. And we should just, honestly, this is the only civic education Kenyans need to wake up. You're making 2 cents and running to clap for an idiot who you're basically paying for. That's ridiculous. The comparison is...
That's insane. We should be sitting at home with them. That's what I'm saying. We should work this from the grassroots. We should occupy their homes. With this kind of salary...
I'm telling you.
And they ain't doing shit.
Tulisema tukianza hii space tulisema kitu moja. Their sons, their daughters who are over 18, we need their phone numbers and their wives. Their wife, their girlfriends, all those. Look at this. Kama ni MP wa kwenu, kama ni yo governor, tunataka namba. Wacha namba yake, namba ya bibi yake, mahali na kulanga malaya wake. Hizo vitu, we need them. Psycho, are you there?
Jaribu follow me ndio niweze kukutumia nini.
And we have their relatives here in diaspora who are making money from those and building mansions. So we have their relatives here. We know them.
So you're saying you no.
Ras.
So wamekuja state wanakula pesa wakiwa state pesa za baba yao, pesa yetu.
And this is the money. This is the money they're stealing legally. E-salary is legally and according to the I guess
Ras,
whatever all those incentives. This is legally stolen money.
Rastan.
Yeah, sema.
Nimekutumia hiyo link kwa DM yako kwa nini?
Oh man, bro, I'm not thinking okay now. I'm not okay, bro. Mungu moja hapana. Akaendangi hivyo.
Me, I knew all these things. I knew all these things. That's why these people, I don't even take notice of them. They're just eating money for nothing. There's nothing they do.
They are socialites. Yeah, this is Kim Kardashian.
Kwanza hakuna kitu kingine tunafaa kuongea juu yake saa hii ama kesho ama ile nini tunaenda. How was it? What the fuck is all that money?
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Are you getting me, bro?
If this doesn't piss you off that they cannot.
No. Mungu moja. No.
He'd rather send teachers to the US so he makes sure the money does not go anywhere. It only gets channeled to paying them their salaries. This is ridiculous.
Can you imagine?
This is embarrassing.
It's very embarrassing.
I read something and I didn't believe it. And it said 53 million Kenyans work to pay for 1 million to pay their salaries. And it's true. You guys basically work to pay for government employees.
Oh, man. Fuck! Why are you fucking up my brain?
Jerry. Nimekutumia hiyo nini?
Gocha, umenitumia hiyo kitu itaicheki siwezi cheki saa hii. Wacha nikwambie. Ati senator, governor, umeniambia expenses zao ni ngapi na msha. Hey.
And this is without the president and the DP. I don't even know what you call him.
Bana. Na hakuna pesa ya kuiba hapo, bado hawajaiba.
Yeah, na hawajaiba na tuja add incentives bado.
Hapana mazee. Sasa hebu niambie, bora nisikue traure. Bora nisikue traure mimi mwenyewe yake ya Mungu.
You know what? That's what I was saying yesterday. I've been listening and people are blaming IMF, they're blaming other people. But we need to take accountability and responsibility to begin with as people. This is irresponsible here. You don't need to blame the IMF for this. This is pure greed. These people are so fucking greedy, they don't care about you. They just care about themselves.
Gal, let me ask you. Gal.
How is the IMF to blame for this?
Did they hypnotize us? Did they hypnotize us that we don't see this, we never know this? What the fuck? It's so bullshit.
Dude, this is Rasta. Listen.
I want to go kickboxing right now.
Rasta, this is the 21st or 22nd century. We actually, this is just a figure. Now you can get into their bank accounts and you know the exact figure that is in there. These are not the days.
Why are you doing this to me? I'm already finished.
What the fuck?
So.
Okay, and I agree with us.
I go to their bank account. These people got 0.6 billion. Come on, man.
Unajua ile kitu iliniuma just after the 25th June. Hiyo maandamano. The SRC increased their salary. Unakumbuka?
I remember. I was so bitter.
It was like 2 fingers.
Yeah.
This government of Kenya is a joke, man.
I agree with Atsis completely. I agree with her because I say we can sit here and say the colonizers and all this, and I don't even affirm to that bullshit. Because the thing is, the so-called colonizers, IMF, and whoever else you're blaming, their systems are working. Yours are not. So blame and hold your own leaders accountable for the shit they're doing. That's the thing.
Exactly.
We have to, the IMF, the US, or whoever, their systems are working. You can blame them all day. Their shit is working.
Could I respond to that?
Yeah.
1 minute is the hour.
Oh, 1, 2, 9.
National anthem. After every hour, we play national anthem and we are good. Play it. Come on. You guys, no. You don't do that to my brain. I was not prepared. You prepare me next time. Utaniambia. Next time, unaniambia. Today we are going to talk about the salaries of the MPs and oh, fuck. Bro, you guys, I cannot, it's not working.
They don't even have to touch their salary. An MP who lives 70 kilometers beyond Nairobi, they can live just by their mileage allowance. 2 million every month.
Nasa you akona house allowance, akona everything, akona wife. Ni kama malaika.
They are spoiled.
Bro, sikuwa nimefocus na hiyo kitu. Wacha brain yangu sasa imeenda huko. Na sisi wote mpaka saa hii tunafaa hao watu. Hii pesa tuichukue. Hii pesa ya wako nayo na watoto wao na gari zao Mungu zichomwe. It doesn't work like that. Hii mishahara lazima iende chini. Let me tell you guys. Ile mishahara wako nayo si wako na more than 200% ya ile inafaa kuwa kawaida ama 300%. So you know what? We cut it to 35%. 35% hiyo. Na hakuna utumie gari yako. Exactly. Hakuna kitu napona kama.
Exactly.
Nunua baiskeli kama prime minister wa Netherlands. Anakuwa na bike. Akienda job, okay? Na sisi hana pesa.
Hata Boris Johnson alikuwa anatumia bike kwenda Downing Street.
Yeah. Unacheki juu ya ako comfortable. Nakumbuka Johnson, Johnson alikuwa ngana tire. Johnson alikuwa ngana, like if you check the Netherlands prime minister, not the guy which we have get Wilders. Get Wilders ako wanted. Anataka kuuliwa na watu wengi sana from long time because he don't like bullshit. Okay? So lakini ile kitu nataka kusema ni kama yani come on man. Mpaka siwezi ongea bana. Hizo Saturday is too much man. Fuck man, Rasta no.
Biden was riding the train. President Biden was riding the train. He only had to be stopped from riding the train because he became president. That's the only reason he doesn't ride the train anymore.
Amen.